Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now you look at this Saints defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A play fake. Now Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Will McDonald. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
36-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll throw with Penix. This pass deep for a Cockrell. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Falcons had 5 and 11 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Throwing again, Penix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to 7. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 3-yard line.
Ready? Dragon 60. Drop roll 80.
From the gun, Shuck. Open man, it's Palmer. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Go! 70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Now Penix. And right with it here over the middle. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
10 more there and another first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 72. Go.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Off the play fake, Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Shuck. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. In motion goes the tight end. This one complete. It's Devon Vole. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
To the air once more. Shuck. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First down.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
19
goal.
Tigers.
Right side, Thornton with it. Touchdown, Saints. Tyquan Thornton. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is
A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 49 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
19, target.
Here's Shuck. We'll get that complete to Bailey. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Little short pass here to Hill. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
For these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep.
It's brought in by Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes it 21-8.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action with Shuck.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, as the first half is winding down.
And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. A point after, good by Groupie.
And that pushes the lead up to an even
20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Shuck now to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
70 Lion.
And looking to throw, Penix. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
He's got it at the 2. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to
get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And here it's Wilson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
31 yards.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. First down.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Still shedding tackles. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Throwing, Shuck out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game.
16. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To the air, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Chris Watkins, 65 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
They'll try and throw with Penix. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution?
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Half the 60, half the 60. No street. Motion, motion. Half the 11, half the 11.
operating from the gun. Here's Shuck. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. And they'll turn to Kamara. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
That is caught by Vele. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 12. And the Saints
Now Shuck.
first down.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They will throw again. Shuck. Quick hitch, complete. It's Hill. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill from 6 yards away. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. A point after, good by grouping. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll throw with Penix. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. 3rd and 20. Now it's the backup Cousins. This pass deep for a Cockrell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Now Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Chigakakwo, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35. And that last throw's going to put him over the top. Boy, did you think we'd ever see this? He's over 5,000 yards passing now in this, his rookie season in the NFL. Incredible.
But we have seen a trend of college quarterbacks who threw the ball well on Saturdays. Come right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Following the interception, Cousins. And he rifles one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Cousins now. Wright's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Lady! Wait time.
Here's Cousins. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Complete to Ryan. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Black. Ready? Wait time.
Throwing is Cousins. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Falcons 36. Blake Groupie to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half is pretty much going to... There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jalen Wright, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And it's blocked. The Saints have got it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normally you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, well, they bowled their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
To throw is Shuck. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
And the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
From the gun, Shuck. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
18, come, Warriors, 17. Come 19, come 19.
On play action, Shuck. That's completed right side to Palmer. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Here's Shuck.
Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on first and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Second and goal from the 1.
No, 18,
To the air again. Here's Shuck.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
With a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Saints are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So
and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around. around. But the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.